Pascal Siakam might be the Pacers' secret weapon, but what's he doing off the court? It'll shock you. Now, before we get into his lifestyle, let's run it back to Cameroon, where it all started. And real quick, this is a brand new channel, so if you're enjoying these videos, a quick subscribe would mean the world to us. Pascal Siakam was born on April 2, 1994 in Douala, Cameroon, the youngest of 4 brothers. But while they chased basketball dreams, Pascal was on a very different path. You see, at just 11 years old, his father sent him to a Catholic seminary in a remote village. No basketball team, no freedom, no hot water. Just 70 boys crammed into bunks, chopping wood and scrubbing pots at sunrise. And for 7 years, that was Siakam's life. He hated it. So he started breaking curfew and sneaking off campus. But despite his rebellion, his grades were so good, the priest just kept him. Then came the moment that changed everything. On a whim, Siakam tagged along to a local basketball camp hosted by NBA player Lukumba Amote. Coaches were seeing the potential, and suddenly, Siakam was flying to America. He trained in Texas, earned a scholarship to New Mexico State, and became a star. But just before his breakout season in 2014, tragedy hit. His sister called. Their father had died in a car crash back home. And because Pascal's visa hadn't cleared, he couldn't even attend the funeral. Heartbroken and alone, he stayed in the US, scribbled "Rest in Peace, Dad" on his shoes, and dominated.
Nice little ball fake right there by Siakam.
He averaged 20 points and 11 rebounds, won WAC Player of the Year, and earned a shot at the NBA. At his pre-draft workout, scouts shoved him with the second-tier guys. Pascal took that personally and went off. Toronto drafted him 27th overall. And 5 days later, the first NBA game Pascal Siakam ever saw in person was the first one he started in. Now let's talk about the clips that turned him into a viral sensation. His first big moment? Game 1 of the 2019 NBA Finals. He dropped 32 points on the Warriors, shooting 14 of 17 from the field, and put the league on notice. And just weeks later, he was hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy as an NBA champion, and holding the Most Improved Player award in the same summer. Oh, and they hooked him up with this championship ring. It came with 650 diamonds and a price tag of 150 G's. He was just getting started, and Toronto knew it too, so they gave him a 4-year, $130 million extension. The following season, he became the first G League player in history to start an All-Star game. And he backed it up, scoring 44 points against the Pelicans and then 37 on Phoenix just a few weeks later. In 2023, he went nuclear again, dropping a career-high 52 points at MSG, becoming the first Raptor to hit that mark since Vince Carter. But midway through the 2024 season, the Raptors made a shocking move. They traded their franchise star to the Indiana Pacers. In July 2024, Indiana signed Siakam to a 4-year, $189.5 million deal, locking him in as the face of the franchise.
Behind the back, pull-up jumper, it's good! What a shot from Siakam!
But his greatest stretch came in 2025, when he led the Pacers on a historic playoff run. They beat the Bucks in 5, they beat the Cavs in 5, and then came the Knicks. And Siakam took over. He scored 39 in Game 2, and he dropped 31 in the closeout Game 6. And he was crowned Eastern Conference Finals MVP, punching his second ticket to the NBA Finals and the Pacers' first in 25 years.
Up top, Siakam, straight on 3, puts it in.
But what we really want to know is, how does he spend his cash? Well, he's dropped some serious change on his rides. The first car he went out and bought was his custom BMW X6 with a price tag of $108,000. The following year, he treated himself to a new Porsche. That's a $99,000 flex in full Miami blue. He even doubled down on his X6, this time blacked out. And for game days, Siakam rolls up in a matte black Range Rover Autobiography, worth a cool $160,000. And he didn't just ball out for himself either. Pascal surprised his mom with a beautiful new home, a gift worth $1.2 million. In the offseason, Pascal heads south to Orlando, where he owns a sleek private estate complete with a custom-built on-site training facility. We're talking full-length court, gym, and enough space to host summer workouts with teammates. And in the main house, his closet doesn't disappoint. He's got his championship ring, G League MVP ring, and his most improved player trophy all on full display. Plus a stack of custom Baron rings to top it all off. And when he travels, Siakam rolls through airports with a $3,600 Louis Vuitton Horizon 55. And now let's take a peek into his personal life. And trust me, it's not what you think. Back in 2019, Pascal was dating Canadian tennis star Bianca Andreescu. They were spotted at events, charity functions, and Raptors games. She even sat courtside during the finals to help cheer on Siakam. As for his inner circle, his closest NBA friends are his draft classmate Jakob Poeltl and then OG Anunoby. And off the court, he's close with Brazilian soccer star Vini Jr. He even met up with him at Real Madrid's training camp. And outside of basketball, dude's a big gamer, and he's always playing NBA 2K in his downtime. And he likes playing soccer in his free time too. Growing up in Cameroon, he played striker and credits those early days to his love for the sport. We said he comes from an athletic family, but it's a lot wilder than you think. All of Pascal's brothers played Division I college basketball in the US. His oldest brother Boris played at Western Kentucky. Christian suited up for IUPUI. And James, the closest in age, played at Vanderbilt and even cracked the Raptors Summer League roster in 16. And when it comes to giving back, he created the PS43 Foundation to empower children through education, and he donated $200,000 to kickstart a scholarship program. He also speaks French, English, and Spanish, and often switches languages mid-interview depending on the country or fan base.
Ah oui, bien sûr, je pense que...
And now for some moments that caused some waves in his career. His biggest controversy came in 2021 when Siakam got into a heated verbal exchange with Raptors head coach Nick Nurse, reportedly cursing him out after a tough loss to Cleveland. Toronto suspended him for one game and fined him $50,000. And then came the drama in the 2025 Eastern Conference Finals. Siakam dropped 31 in Game 6 to help the Pacers clinch the series, and he walked away with the Larry Bird Trophy as ECF MVP. But not everyone agreed. The vote was razor close. Siakam got 5 votes, Halliburton got 4. Fans flooded social media, calling it a robbery, saying Halliburton made NBA history and deserved the hardware. Even Pacers legend Reggie Miller voted for Halliburton. But the league stood by its decision, and Siakam didn't flinch. In total, he's been fined $149,000 by the NBA. Now at this point, you gotta be wondering what his career earnings are. He's just getting started on a massive Supermax deal, so his network is probably gonna explode. But as of right now, Pascal Siakam's total career earnings sits at $185,340,067. And if you made it this far, you gotta hit the subscribe button. We've got more NBA stories just like this coming at you next.